Welcome to Call of the Wild.
Hey everyone, this is Monstercat's weekly radio show connecting you with some of your favorite artists.
Hey everyone, this is Kill Paris.
Hey guys, this is Conroe.
What's up guys, DYSYLM here.
And of course, a place where individuals like yourselves can take part in a global family.
Hey yo, this is Logan from Australia.
I'd like to shout out everyone who listens to Monstercat and remind you that you're awesome.
So glad I'm here.
So get yourself ready for an hour of fresh music, and it all starts right now.
With nothing to hold us back, these are the songs of the wild.
Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome to episode 300 of Monstercat's Call of the Wild. We did it! 300 weeks, 300 episodes, 300 times the Monstercat community has gathered for their love for music and this family. That's 300 live streams, 300 last-minute video renders. Okay, fine. Maybe only 200. But nonetheless, we have more than 300 memories to share with you today. Here's how it's gonna go. First hour, we're going to dedicate to the bangers. Lots of good stuff here. Second hour, we're going to bring on 11 of our mix contest finalists to mix back to back to back to back the entire 60 minutes. Then the third hour, we're going to end off right. Lots of feel good, great transitions here, and I can't wait for it. Also, the entire hour, we're going to bring in a whole bunch of video messages from our artists and staff. So, let's get started. Here it is, episode 300 of Monstercat's Call the Wild. Let's go.
I can't be alone here. I can't be the only one who feels like I'm going nowhere. Just wishing somehow this dream will carry me. And I'll swear just one last time. They say the world is yours, so I'ma make it mine. 'Cause nothing is stopping you. You could set the world on fire. Nothing is stopping you. And if I go out, I'll go out screaming. So nothing. So catch you now.
This is Charlie from Dirty Phonics, and I wanted to wish you a very happy 300th Call of the Wild. We did episode 150, and it's insane to think that we're now up to 300. We also wanted to thank you for the constant love and support that you guys have given us since our first release on the label. We can't wait to see you all again, make some new memories together, and until then, stay home, stay safe, and happy 300th Call of the Wild.
Let it run through your blood. Stream through your veins. Speak to your soul. Let it run through your blood. Stream through your veins. Speak to your soul.
Monstercat, happy 300th episode. It's amazing, guys. We've been riding with Monstercat since 2012. Killing it days. Thank you guys so much. Love you.
The sun goes down, the one and only who could light this town. And when you're feeling like you're burning out, I will remind you that you're a superstar and you don't need a golden crown. 'Cause everybody needs a hero now. And when the weight is like 1,000,000 pounds, I'll stand behind you. 'Cause you're a superstar.
something to pray for me.
Hey guys, it's Fowler here. I'm going to take a break from working on this for a second to say thank you for all the support over the years. I can't believe it's been 300 episodes of Call the Wild already. That's insane. And you know, the show's inspiring, the music's inspiring, but you were the real inspiration for me. Because my music is like a conversation. And if you weren't there to listen, it would just be me talking to myself. And I already do way too much of that in here. So thank you for the support, and I hope you continue to tune in every week to Call the Wild. And now, I gotta somehow fit that engine into this car, so wish me luck.
I don't even know the problems, so how am I supposed to solve them? Still I'm drinking like it stops them. I feel too much and nothing at all. Lately, I feel a little crazy. I wish someone could save me now. I can't take these emotions, damn these emotions. Lately, I don't even know myself. Keep wishing I was someone else, 'cause I can't take these emotions, damn these, 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 damn these. you need me, need me. Give me all your reasons for leaving, but don't you say you love me. Oh, come on. Say you really want me, want me. Tell me that you need me, need me. Give me all your reasons for leaving, but don't you say you love me. Oh, come on. Don't you say you love me?
Hey everyone, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are enjoying the mix. As you're listening to today's journey, make sure to share a favorite memory with us on socials of what episode of Call of the Wild you like the most. Hashtag COTW300. We'll be checking. All right, let's get right back to the music right here. Call of the Wild.
I had the roses, but never your heart. I lived a dream, now I'm in the dark. Oh, 'cause you ran away and took my life, and so ripped me to pieces. Just let it all go. My heart was on fire, but you let me burn. You got me higher, now there's no return. No, you took my heart, you took my soul. Rip me to pieces, let it all go.
minus 10, 9, 8, 7, don't break, 6, shut down on time. You are now at 0, 0, 7, and liftoff.
Hey guys, Going Quantum here. Just want to thank you for sticking around for 300 episodes of Call of the Wild. It's been a wild ride. Huge shout out to our team, to the artists, and of course to you guys for making this all possible. It's amazing, and I can't wait to watch 300 more. Peace.
down. No, I don't care if the sky falls around us. We're riding on a pink cloud. Out, out.
episode of Call of the Wild. This is Grabbits. I just wanted to say thank you for everything you've done, and to the fans and the community, thank you for your support over the years. It's been incredible. Live it up. You guys know how to celebrate with good music, and I hope you have a great episode.
Turn around. Baby, you know I'll turn.
I go to sleep. Open my eyes. Not one sound. Whatever is calling, baby, you know I'll turn around. Baby, you know I'll turn around. Oh, you had me falling, falling right from the start. Oh, you had me falling, falling, falling hard. Oh, you had me falling, falling right from the start. Oh, you had me falling, falling, falling hard.
Bass.
What's up, guys? My name is Helberg, and I'm super excited to be a small part of this 300th episode of Call of the Wild. Shout out to Dan and the rest of the Monstercat teams. I still remember in 2015 when we premiered my EP This Is Me on the show. It was so much fun. I loved every second of it. So shout out to everyone who was there back then, and shout out to all the new fans as well. And here's to another 300 episodes.
y'all thinking? The saga begins. Begin war.
Hey Monstercat family, congratulations on 300 episodes of Call the Wild. My name is Gus, aka Naturfun, and I'm always thankful to have my new releases featured there, and I love seeing your feedback and your support every time. And you know, I'm very excited for this year. I have a bunch of new releases coming up, so stay tuned and stay safe. See ya.
guys, this is Protostar, and congrats on 300 episodes of Call of the Wild. It's been a while, it's been going on for a while, so congrats, Dan. Your baby's turned 300 today. I remember doing the takeover for Sequence EP, and yeah, that was good fun. Maybe we should do another takeover soon, huh? It's always so much fun to see everyone's reactions in real time to new music, especially like when it comes to second drops and stuff, because, you know, usually we don't tease those whenever we're releasing music, so yeah, can't wait to tease some new music soon. Thanks for all your support as always, guys, and enjoy the rest of the podcast.
Make the ground shake.
You're my nemesis. Warning. You're my nemesis. Warning. You're my nemesis. 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 Nemesis.
Run for your fucking life.
Hope you guys are enjoying it so far. We still have so much more to go. This next hour is going to be dedicated to our mix contest finalists, and I'm so excited for it. There is a ton of music here, great transitions and mashups. We're bringing on 11 of our former mix contest finalists to mix the entire hour back to back to back. Just a reminder, these are community DJs who have competed on our mix contest show, which brings on about 8 finalists every season, and they compete on music-related challenges to win your votes. Ultimately, moving on, winning the grand prize, and of course, the title of champion. So, let's get right into it. Get ready. This is a reminder why these are finalists, and welcome to episode 300 and hour 2. Let's do it. Call the Wild.
Hey guys, it's Marco from Russia. Together with Wildcats, we created a special mix just for today's Call the Wild episode. I'm very proud of what the community has built over the years and looking forward to what the future will bring us. So let's get it started. Enjoy.
I really give it to y'all. Strength is the army that bands against bands of dead presidents, determining life of mankind of cancerous. How we breathe vapors, green colors bleeding in streets for cheap paper. Assemble the masses, melt the plastic compound, realign when the shit gets drastic. Hit the bell when the systems are masked. It's just another pyramid scheme, a government racket. Power with the power of Charles Jurassic. Nation T-Rex with covert tactics. Rise from the ashes to get the atlas. Bring the madness.
Good morning, eyes open, I can see the light shining through. Good morning, blinds open, I'm coming home to you. Soft with the weather, cool with the breeze. Flip through the pages of reality. Float like a feather out to the sea. Roll like a lion, living wild and free. Just like that. Just like
What's up everyone, this is Beatplant from the Netherlands. It has been really cool to see Call of the Wild grow and change over the years, and I'm so happy that I've been able to be a part of it. In my mix, I try to keep up the tempo, and I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I enjoyed making it.
break something.
Yo, what is up, cool cats? It's your boy Duality here. The Wildcats and I have been working hard behind the scenes to bring you the hottest mashups, and being given the opportunity to take over Call of the Wild had us all excited for months. Bringing the heat from Canada up next is my mix. Hope y'all enjoy.
Disorder is our weapon. But for now, we need to slow it down.
Is not enough. We could burn like a flame through the atmosphere. Yeah. Starlight, it's calling us. Leave the ghosts of our past in the stratosphere. Oh yeah, yeah, it's calling us.
feel this time. Choke my neck and I just wonder why. I'm buried in a suit I'd never buy, a suit I'd never buy.
Hello lads, it's the musician technician from London, DYSYLM. Participating in the MISS contest, hanging out with the Monstercat community, and creating mashups with the Wildcats has been a unique and amazing journey. I hope you're all enjoying what we have to offer for this huge milestone.
Monstercat fam, it's Note, all the way from the Philippines. I'd just like to say how grateful I am to be a part of this wonderful community. From the music to the memes, the past 5 years that I've been listening to Monstercat have been an absolute ride, and I'm so excited to see where the label and podcast go from here.
many whispers flying round, unbroken wings deafening, but I hide my head from the sound. So tired of listening, I let my mind just drift away, with perfect thoughts left ignored. But now I'm begging you to stay.
Hey guys, just popping in to see how you guys are doing. Hope you guys are enjoying the mix so far. Please share with us one of your favorite Call of the Wild memories. Tell us a favorite episode. Tell us a favorite takeover, guest mix, maybe a favorite Darlington moment. Hashtag COTW300. We'll be checking, but let's get right back to the music. Here we go. Call of the Wild 300.
Hey everyone, this is Feathervein checking in from Houston, Texas. Being a part of this show and this community has been an absolute privilege, and I can't wait to see what the future holds. Thanks for listening, hope you enjoy the rest of the takeover, and for all the Latino listeners out there, muchísimas gracias por acompañarnos.
us 2 months apart. Any direction, I feel it right in my heart. We're gonna be forever. We're gonna be forever.
You're
Hey guys, it's Ben Lepper. Call the Wild is more than just a radio show to me. As I become more involved with the show, I've met a lot of amazing people who have taught me so much. I'm truly blessed for this opportunity, and I just wanted to say thanks to everyone. From Dan and the team to my fellow Wildcats to all of you listening. You guys are the best, and I hope you enjoy my mix.
Is miles from where we started. I should have never walked away. And parts of me believe that I should have seen it coming. I wish we had another day. Looking back, I understand all the things that didn't go the way I planned. All these thoughts keep me awake.
My
What's up, guys? Silver Skies on the mic. First off, I want to thank Dan and the rest of the radio show crew for letting us do this huge takeover. Second, thanks to all of you for showing your support for me and the rest of the team. I'm so honored to be a part of this project. I hope you guys enjoy what I have made, as well as what the rest of the Wildcats have to offer.
Monster here. Being able to see this show grow since listening to the first episode ever live has been amazing. It's been a great honor being a part of these shows and the Wildcats, and being a part of episode 300 is nothing less. I hope you all enjoy my mix.
What's going on, everybody? It's Ethani. I've been listening to Call of the Wild ever since episode 1, and it's been incredible to see this show's journey from then all the way up until now. Without Monstercat, I wouldn't have met the many amazing people within this community that I'm happy to call my friends. You guys are awesome, and cheers to the 300th episode of Call of the Wild.
everybody. My name is Prime Ordnance. On behalf of all Wildcats and DJs in the community, thank you, Dan, and the Monstercat team for granting us this hour spotlight. Now, to quote my famous typo from the 2018 Mix Contest, let's go this.
Of the underground. Don't talk to me. It's the piece of the underground. Don't talk to me.
Everyone, thank you to each of our Mix Contest finalists for that amazing hour. That was great. There's no question as to why you guys were finalists. And we hope to see you in some future seasons of the show. If you want to follow, make sure to follow and subscribe to the Mix Contest podcast on any of your favorite podcast apps. All right, we're going to get into our third and final hour of our special today, and I'm so excited for this. This embodies everything that Call of the Wild is. Perfect balance of energy and chill, uncaged and instinct, old and new, basically everything Monstercat. So let's get right into it. Hour 3 of episode 300 right here on Call of the Wild. Let's do it.
No place to hide, out in the open, like ashes in the sky. I could be losing.
Monstercat fam, didn't see you there. This is Rocketman, and I hope you guys are enjoying the big 300th episode celebration. I've had a lot of fun memories on this show, but my favorite one so far has been working on this mix. Hope you guys are enjoying it, and let's get back to the music. See ya!
Lovers on the run, follow in the dark, and there is no way out. The end is closing in, feel the loneliness, so let me think out loud. Is this the last time you're here after midnight with me, with me, with me? If this is the final, then be in denial with me. Fuck with my head and make me feel that you still love me like it's real. And for a minute, could we smile like we made it? And would you touch me where it's good? Cause I could love you like it's true. And for a minute, could we smile like we made it? For a minute.
The room right up, now we barely see the colors on the walls. I like it dark, that way you never even see me at all. I'm not quite the man that you needed me to be. I'm not quite the man that you needed me to be. No more, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't wanna love no more. I don't wanna love because of you.
Nobody said it'd be easy, but we took a train to the ceiling. And I'm high on all of my feelings. Don't wake me up from the street. I bought a one-way ticket to space. Let's get out of here. I heard you, but it's nice this time of year. I
Hey, it's Gael. Just wishing Monstercat a very happy 300th episode of Call of the Wild. I know it's been a really fun ride and I'm so happy to have been a part of it. I think one of my favorite memories on the show is when I hosted episode 205 and I got to call a bunch of my friends and play some little mini games with them. I thought that was a really fun idea and I'm so happy we got to carry it out. And I hope we can do some more stuff like that in the future, perhaps. But I am so happy to have had your continued support on my music, even though I've been kind of quiet in the scene lately. But regardless, I'm so happy to have you guys by my side. Love you. Be safe.
Started in a hotel lobby, cleaned up just to get too sloppy. Things I showed you, mom can't show me. Ooh, after the daylight, it started in a hotel.
You love me like a riptide. I don't know if I should.
feeling something. Told me I don't need nobody, but every now and then something for you, yeah. Let's be up, thinking about you.
Checking in, seeing how you guys are doing. Hope you guys are enjoying this mix so far. It is incredible. I certainly am. And you know, I keep saying this, but how amazing is it that we finally hit 300 episodes? That's 6 years. And you know what? Every bit of thanks goes out to every single person listening and watching this right now. From everyone here at Monstercat, thank you guys so much. Please share with us a favorite memory at hashtag COTW300. Almost forgot that for a sec. And we'll be checking. So let's get right back to the music right here. Call the Wild 300. Let's do it.
I would believe if I could see the look in your eyes. It's not what it seems. This isn't a dream. It's a wonderful life. So fall from the stars into my arms if you're ready to fly. Yeah, I'll never let you go. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. So fall from the stars into my arms if you're ready to fly. Yeah, I'll never let you go. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. So fall from the stars into my arms if you're ready to fly. Yeah, I'll never let you go. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. I would believe if I could see the look in your eyes. It's not what it seems. This isn't a dream. It's a wonderful life. So fall from the stars into my arms if you're ready to fly. Yeah, I'll never let you go.
Hi, my name is Holly. I am the apparel shop manager here at Monstercat. Happy 300th episode to our Call the Wild show. What an awesome milestone that is. It's always really fun when we get to be a part of it, like every year with our staff pick, or even more recently, I was lucky enough to be able to host an episode of Call the Wild for our Envision line, which was really fun to do. So thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting. You are the best.
The taste of the end and it's filling my lungs. It's sweet enough to keep me high. I need your love to get me by, but I can try. to say goodbye. To say
What's up, Monstercat fam? My name is Dumu. I know I have eyes. It's pretty crazy. What's even crazier is the fact that this is the 300th episode of Call of the Wild, which is so nuts. That's so many episodes. I've personally had 2 takeovers on the podcast, which obviously makes me the best artist on the label. But aside from that, I think my favorite moment with Call of the Wild in general must have been the day that Illuminate was teased on the podcast, which was my first interaction with the Monstercat community as an artist on the label. And it was truly a moment that I'll remember forever. It was so awesome. So thank you guys for supporting my music over the years, and I hope you enjoy the episode.
Was it all for nothing? Was it all for nothing? So was it all for nothing?
Sheets of paper lying right next to her, prayed for something better to come along and save her, save her, save her. All she needs is someone to hold on. All she needs is someone to hold on.
Hey, what's up, Monstercat family? This is Fairlane. Although some of you may better know me as Buttons or Mr. Meow Mix, I've had all kinds of names over the years. I just wanted to reach out and give a huge congrats to Dan and the entire Monstercat family for this huge milestone, episode 300 of Call of the Wild. I can honestly remember 3-4 years ago working with Dan on episode 100. You know, we put our hearts into that thing, and the response from you guys was amazing. This community has always been amazing, is always growing, and always impressing me. So big thanks to Dan, big thanks to you guys, everyone, for making this possible. I wanted to do something different, and Dan reached out, asked if I could showcase one of my songs. And so this here is my new single with Kayzo and Science. It's called Replay, and I'm so happy I get to show it to you guys here. So happy episode 300, and we'll hear from you all soon.
I love to sit, contemplate about the things I'll never say to you. All these stories I write in my head, and now I'm worried, so I try to find a way to get to you, but I hesitate until it's 1 a.m. I'm by myself with
the mistakes I've made. It's 3 a.m. and you're right there, but I'm still too afraid. Now I know that I'll be leaving on my own. Can I hit replay? Yeah, hit replay. Is this all I know? It's 3 a.m. It's okay if I let you go, 'cause I won't always have to end the night this way. If I hit replay, yeah, hit replay.
I've been losing sleep for a while now. And I don't ever want them all to find out. 'Cause we've been talking way too often. Can't help myself from picking up when you keep calling. I need some help. Toxic, you're toxic. I don't know why I want it. Toxic, you're toxic. It's wrong, but I can't stop it. Can't deny it. Need to fight it all. You're so toxic. You're so toxic. You're so toxic. I don't know where this is coming from. But if I'm being honest, I know I want to know what we said it was. 'Cause we've been talking way too often. Can't help myself from picking up when you keep calling. I need some help. No, toxic, you're toxic. I don't know why I want it. Toxic, you're toxic. It's wrong, but I can't stop it. Can't deny it. Need to fight it. You're so toxic. You're so toxic. You're so toxic. You're so toxic.
Hey guys, Steven Walking here. This is the 300th episode, and thanks for coming out. That's a really big milestone. Very proud of the team for who puts this together. I know they work really hard at it. I'm here to tell you about my favorite moment of the podcast, favorite moment or moments of the podcast. So let me just break it down. I guess it would be the Twitch chat, like seeing the chat react to old songs, premieres, not just of my own tracks, but other people's tracks. Seeing chat go so fast you can't even read it. That's always fun. And seeing the first reactions before anybody else, it's cool. All right, guys, that's my time. Happy 300th. Cheers to that, and enjoy the rest of the episode.
Who I'm meant to be is here in front of me. Why did it seem so hard to reach? Because I want it all. The will, the power, love that makes me strong, taking me higher than I've been before. I'm feeling invincible, unbreakable, and even if I fall, wearing my armor that will keep me strong, be burning brighter than I've been before. I'm feeling invincible, unbreakable. I'm moving higher, you can't hold me down. Feeding the fire, you can't take me out. I'm moving higher, you can't hold me down. Can't hold me down, hold me down. I'm moving higher, you can't hold me down. Feeding the fire, you can't take me out. I'm moving higher, you can't hold me down. Can't hold me down. Whoa, whoa. Because I want it all. The will, the power, love that makes me strong, taking me higher than I've been before. I'm feeling invincible, unbreakable, and even if I fall, wearing my armor that will keep me strong, be burning brighter than I've been before. I'm feeling invincible, unbreakable.
Hey everyone, my name's Curtis and I write the articles for the Monstercat blog. Personally, Call of the Wild means a lot to me. It was how I was first introduced to the brand and the label and learning the ethos and the goals of the company. Listening to Dan talk about them when I had downloaded the episodes onto my cherry red iPod Nano 4th or 5th generation, and I would listen to them when I was running. So, it means a lot to me, and happy 300 episodes.
Us is out of line. Although you say you can prove more, I can feel it down to my core. In a world where our words go, I sit and believe what I'm told. But in this blue world filled with bones, I'll just keep dancing on my own. It's a useless waste of time. I don't care what's on your mind. The truth was never for us to find. We could lock horns all day, but really who cares what we say? We would be lost before we fade.
what's up? This is Hobro from Vietnam. Glad to be here. And I'm super excited to be doing my first release on Monstercat, the song called New World, featuring with Rose holding an incredible job on the vocal. So hope you guys enjoy it. And I just wanted to wish everyone who listens to Monstercat a happy 300th episode. Looking forward to see you on May 29 on the release day.
So why am I walking light? And in this world of light and color, I'm not afraid of the night. When this future's so bright, yeah, I got all these friends and we're like, it's not the end. Whoa, this new world is ours. This new world is ours, and all these friends and we're like, it's not the end. Whoa, this new world is ours. This new world is ours.
Unfortunately, we only have a few tracks left in this special. Thank you for an amazing 300 episodes. Thank you for an amazing 6 years. This is not the end, of course. We have still so many more memories to share. So once again, thank you to our artists, our staff, our mix contest finalists, each and every one of you that's been watching and listening to this, because truthfully, if it wasn't for you, this would not happen. So thank you so much. Take care, and here is to another 300 episodes.
It is the frontier of the future. Running second.
Oh
know I couldn't leave you guys without saying it, so thank you so much. And until next time, later days.